Alright guys, so step one is building a welding table to build a welding table. So I got a ceramic countertop here. I don't want to mess it up. I got some probably 16 or 18 gauge steel here, and I'm going to use that here on the bottom. My counter is level this way and that way, so this will protect the countertop. Yeah, so I'm gonna have a spacing about 34 inches between the inside and the inside of the 2x2 tubing. Then I'm gonna have a 2x2 tubing and a 2-inch overhang on each side. And I'm still debating if to mount the legs on the top part there or on the inside. Alright guys, so here's the table laid out. Before I was going to have only one brace in the middle, which meant I had 31 inches of spacing between these two sections and 31. And now I'm going to put a square tube in there and another one here, which means I'm going to have 20 inches of spacing, 20 inches and 20 inches. And I think that'll make the table a lot stronger there. So I'm going to get another joint and cut out that section there and start cutting up the legs. Alright guys, I made one mistake and I admit it. I put my trust into these magnets, and that's how far off I am, about 1.25 inches or so. Alright guys, so I'm missing some 2x2 tubing for the outer frame, and once again on this side. Now I did get very minor warpage on the other side, so I'm gonna have to find a way to reinforce this a little bit more. This should have been at least like a 2x4 on the top. But that's what I got so far. And I still got to put the wheels on there, the casters. So we got those bolts there. Alright guys, here's the pack rat. I just got to put the stops and I'll be done. These go under here. They use 2 bolts on each one. You know, let's say you're welding here, you need a tool, you can grab it from here, you know. Make things a lot easier that way. And then just... Now here's the top plate. It's a mess. If you see that line right there, that's where it squares off. Here are the measurements across: 49 1/4, 49 1/2, 49 3/4, and so on. It goes all the way to 50 1/4, and usually these plates are about 48 inches. So it's pretty messed up. And you can see a big old curve there in the middle, and then sticks out about 1/4 inch here. But that's supposed to be our table right there, 3.5 feet by 6. Alright guys, a sheet of 1/4 inch that measured exactly 4 by 8 feet is roughly 327 pounds, which is about 10.2 pounds per square foot. Now this table measures 6 feet by 3.5 feet, which is about 214 pounds, which is about 20 pounds heavier than me. So I guess I am heavy. Alright guys, so y'all can see this big old hump here. And y'all can see this Grand Canyon here. So this right here, I actually thought it was damaged from the forklift, but it's on both sides of the steel. This side's a lot better. I mean, it's still, here's pretty good. And then here you can start feeling, you know, the high and the low spots. Here again, you can see there's the high spots. This is the low. And I don't know if this is an issue on the manufacturing part. You know, maybe this metal didn't pass specs, or maybe because of these defects they sold it cheaper. Here's the corners. All this is squared off as best as possible. This little section from here to here is probably about a 1/16 off. And all this right here is 2 inches. And this is, like I said, like a 1/16 off, but that's good. For these kind of radius, y'all can use like a wash or something. And I basically stayed about maybe about a 1/16 here or something, and then just put my torch on there and made the radius got to here and it stopped. So I think the table came out pretty good. And I used my Hypertherm Power Max 45. And there you go. 911 Motorsports. I have a lot of nice stencils and stuff for plasma cutters. Y'all might want to check them out. And 45 amps. And that's pretty much it for this day. I got the top plate welded in place, flattened down, trimmed, and partially sanded. So now I'm going to get rid of all this here on the bottom. If not, it'll stain my concrete really bad. So just wash it off and that'll be it for today. So thank you for watching, guys, and bye-bye.